her and I'll try to respond back. Everything's looking real good. We got reserve ammo on every item except for one. And remember, if we don't meet the reserve on that one item, just be the highest bidder, and I'll do my best to negotiate with the credit union to get that to be yours. Yeah, probably get in trouble if I do that. I don't know if I know any good jokes. Yeah, bids are definitely coming in good, so make sure you're making count there, and kind of go over just a few things I guess I have. If you are paying with cash, we can meet today, and I can issue your vehicle. It's Memorial Day weekend, so if you want to do a wire, or if you want to do a check, a bank check, or whatever way you plan on paying, it's likely going to be Tuesday before we can make any of that happen, just because of the banks being closed. But cash we can make happen today, and I'll meet you and get that out of there. Hey, thanks. It's come a long way over the years. When they start closing, they'll start popping up here, so we kind of all take a look together of what's going on. And again, pickup is at the Financial Builders Credit Union at 2828 South LaFountain. In case you are the high bidder and did not come out to the inspection, there is a locked, fenced-in area all the way to the rear of the credit union. Most all these vehicles have no problem starting unless says otherwise. I think it's the Camry has to be jumped, the Nissan possibly jumped, and of course the Impala is not running. Other than that, they've all been starting all week, no problem. Yeah, so if you were a dealer to not pay tax, you'd have to have an ST 108E. There's no other dock fees, the buyer's premium is it. There's no other fees that are attached. no title fees, no wire fees, no other fees. It's all covered by the buyer's premium. Down to the last 10 minutes. Again, lot number 1 will close first, and then if there's no bids for 2 minutes, then that lot will close out. I know some people have had some issues with reading further. I'm sure if you're bidding at this point, you've figured it out, but you have to click the actual title of the vehicle in order to go to the next page where all the photos, the video is, and all the descriptions and known problems that may exist for each vehicle. There's no sale scheduled right now. However, there are 2 vehicles back there. I have a GMC Acadia and a Equinox that will be up for the next auction. I'd like to get probably about 5 cars or so before we have that auction, but I anticipate within the next 60 days, if I had to guess, just going on how it's been going. If you have registered as a bidder in this auction, you will automatically be notified of all upcoming auctions. And if you have not, I'll throw a link over here in the chat where you can sign up, and it will make sure that it notifies you of any future auction if you're not a registered bidder. So there's that link. You may have to copy and paste that. I don't know how it looks in that chat. You have to copy and paste it, and then just sign up with your email address there, and you'll be notified of all future auctions. And of course, if lot number 6 doesn't meet reserve and I cannot get a price negotiated, that lot will go into the next auction with the other 2 vehicles and whatever we get between now and then. Again, if you're just now joining, I see there's about, 30 or 40 people in here watching. Just sitting here kind of to answer any last minute questions that you may have. If I know the information, I'll surely tell you. Being repo vehicles, there's certainly a lot of unknowns. Tried to put in each one of the listings this time how many key fobs come. Traditionally, only one. But however, this time there's several of the vehicles that have multiples. I know the Patriot has like all 3, which is very rare. So if you guys ever need any more keys made, I use I can't remember the name of it, but they're that orange van that drives around. You might have seen them at Sam's Club. They come on site and do keys and key fobs a lot cheaper than the dealership. Enter in the final 5 minutes before the first item soft closes. Once the auctions do close, I will send you an invoice with the total amount there. If you are a dealer and you do have an ST108E, make sure that you send me a reply back because I do need to modify some forms in order to get that to happen. Once I show up at the lot, I don't have access to a printer, so I need to make sure that I have everything with me that we need to get the transaction done. Yes, ST105D, not 108E. Sorry. You are correct. All right, down to 2 minutes. This computer's got a quick sleep. All right, there we go. Again, remember if item number 6 there, the 2018 Jeep Compass Latitude 4x4 does not meet reserve, just be the high bidder, and I will try my best to negotiate that sale. It is very close. But sometimes there's not two people there willing to get that number up. So All right, guys. So now we will start the 2 minute soft close. The 2022 Chevy Malibu is up first. It's at 5,000. 5,100 next the next bid. If someone makes a bid for $5,100, I will start that 2 minute timer over, and that will continue to occur until there are no more bids, ensuring that we can get the actual highest bid. So see there was a bid made, so the timer started over. All right, I'm gonna start the 2 minute timer over a few times. A lot of times people will put in that max bid right there, and it will bid on your behalf. So that's why sometimes they're really quick to come right back up. This lot is a 2022 Chevy Malibu. Just replaced the battery today. The vehicle starts right Appreciate everybody hanging on. I know you felt like you're kind of held hostage here for this one, but shouldn't take too much longer here. We'll get moved on to the second one. I like to keep $100 bid increments. I think it allows everybody the opportunity to place a bid instead of getting that big bid increments. All right, 1 minute 20 seconds left on that one. Bidder number 1040 is the current high bidder, 8,300. All right, down to the last 20 seconds here. Next up will be the 2019 Ford Mustang convertible. All right, and that item sells. Moving on, item number 2, 2019 Ford Mustang convertible. Very clean car. Even before we had it cleaned, vacuumed and steam cleaned on the inside. It's not been detailed per se, so there's no protectants or anything like that that's been added. This car was already clean to begin with. So whoever had this car definitely took care of it.
Dad.
The front passenger tire, I think, no, the front driver's side tire has a very slow leak in air that we noticed last time. So I'd say over a 2 week period, it goes pretty low. I'm sure there's a screw or something in it. But I'll have a air pump there. We'll have it fully filled up so that way you can get it out of there. All right, about 1 minute to go on the 2019 Ford Mustang. This lot is for a 2019 Boost engine. Starts right up. Been smoked in. A little over 61,000 miles on the odometer. All right, I'm reading your message here. Bidder 1040 or bidder 40? All right, that item sells. Next up is the 2019 Toyota Camry. All right, so bidder 1040 said that they did not want to bid on this one that is up. Let's see. All right. And I see that on bidder 1040, you only bid once on that, so I've undone your bid. You're welcome. All right, down the last 20 seconds here, and this vehicle is also going to sell. Not sure how that happened. There we go. Thank you. Sorry, I got 30 tabs open up on this computer trying to monitor everything, and I sometimes forgot to look back there. Appreciate everybody joining me on Saturday. Trying to figure out what the best time to end these auctions are. 1 o'clock seems to be the best amount of time we've had together so far. So we're going to just kind of keep trying different times and then seeing what's the best for most people. Of course, I wanted to make it easiest for most people to be able to be in here without being too inconvenient. I know Saturdays are a popular time for a lot of in-person auctions, which usually start, 9, 10 in the morning. So trying to put it back past those a little bit so that way you can still go to those and still have time to check this out. But I appreciate everybody stopping by and putting all the bids in and just helping me make this better. Got a lot of good cars, I think, that we're getting to a lot of people at good prices, and I think everybody's happy. About last 30 seconds on this Toyota Camry. All right. All right, 2-minute timer's been started back over. Just curious how to some of the people that are sitting here bidding too. I see some people from all around. Just seeing how people saw the advertisement. What form got you here? Was it a Facebook sponsored ad? Was it, do you follow the bank itself? Do you follow my page? How'd you figure out that the car auction was going on? Because I'm trying to make sure that I can get the word out as best as possible. There we go. Yeah, all right. Yeah, if you go back to the Auctionsoft main page, there's a lot of auctions there all over the United States. Some are online, some are in person, some are a simulcast, combination of both. So I definitely recommend that you look those over. Once you've registered for one Auctionsoft auction, that $1 fee, um, you're good to go on any other ones. You won't have to pay that again. That's just to prove your identity. And then if you are the successful winner of the auction, it comes back off, so you don't lose the dollar. Remember, when we get down to lot number 9, the Impala, that vehicle's non-running, so you have to have some trailer or a tow truck or something to remove that from the lot. There's plenty of room around it to get it up onto a trailer. No problem out there in that lot. Yeah, I think 2 minutes is enough time without being too much time. I know when there's 9 lots, it can extend it a little bit longer maybe than some people like, but it gives you kind of time to really think. Also, in case somebody has an internet connection issue, or something goes wrong, it can let them back in. All right. What bidder number are you on the 2017 Jeep? Well, did you do a one-time bid or did you set a max bid? Okay, looks like I got you out of that 2017 Jeep Patriot. So if you want to put your bid back in, you no longer have the high bid. You can put 3,800, and that'll get you back in.
Thanks. Sorry, I was busy trying to get these bids fixed for these people so they don't buy something they didn't intend on. All right. Okay. Got that fixed. All right. And it looks like the last one closed while I was turned around. So now we're on to the Nissan Altima 2019. Lot 3 sold to bidder 1048 for 9,300. Looks like we got all the bids fixed from some accidents there, and so make sure that you take a look at the item that you're interested in if it's in the future, just to make sure you are still the current high bidder. All right, and that lot sells for $6,400 to bidder 1028. Moving on now to the 2019 Jeep Cherokee Latitude 4x4. This one had a lot of people come look at it. This truck or SUV was super clean, even when it came in before we had it clean. So whoever had this, I would say, definitely took care of it. Ten 24, does everything look good to you on your side? All right, entering the final minute here. Again, if you're just now popping back in looking for a vehicle, 2 minute soft close. So every bid starts it back over at 2 minutes. No more bids after this one. This one will sell for 10,100 to bidder number 1040. And again, I will be sending out invoices today. And if you can pay via cash, we'll get you your car today if you want to get it today. If not, certainly can help you out throughout the rest of the weekend and on to Monday. Um, and if you need to do a cash or a cashier's check or banker's check or wire, it's probably going to be Tuesday because of the holiday weekend. And I'm sure we'll have no luck with any bank stuff until then. All right. And that item closes. Bidder 1040 for 10,100. Next up is the 2018 Jeep Compass. This is the only vehicle that we have currently not at reserve. Um, Again, just be the high bidder, and I can do my best to negotiate a price if you do not reach it. Very clean car too. That came in even before it was vacuumed and steam cleaned. I think it's just slightly smaller than the Cherokee, but nice vehicle. Had some warning lights on the dash, if I remember right. There were pictures of those indicating what they were. In the final 20 seconds of this auction. Up next is the 2017 Jeep Patriot two-wheel drive. Again, another clean vehicle that I would say was definitely taken care of before it was cleaned. I can't say that about all of them. So there's this auction was pretty good, but past auctions not so great. All right, and the bid goes on that one at $9,500 reserve not met. I will be getting with the highest bidder. Probably going to be Tuesday once I have time to talk to the bank. So just you can kind of wait for a second. I will see what I can do for you. I want to try early, but I don't know if they're going to read the email or not. I think on this Patriot, if you got some new wheels off of Marketplace, it could look a lot better with one simple change. Or painted those black, plastic dip them black maybe or something. But small change, I think you could definitely improve the curb appearance. Other than that, that car was is in really good shape, I'd say, for 2017. If I remember right, I think I just put a brand new battery in this one too. It's putting in so many batteries, I can't remember. Yes, brand new battery, and I use Duracell batteries from Sam's Club. I always have great luck with them. Not too crazy on price and have a good warranty. So that's one of the things we do. If I test the car out and it has a bad battery, I'll try to get it replaced if the bank will allow it. Not all of these have the meat on the bone, I guess you'd say, to replace the batteries. So, all right, that sold a lot eight sold to bidder number 1010 for 3750. Up next is the 2013 Chevy Impala. Again, remember, non-running vehicle. I replaced the battery in this vehicle. Not fun. Brand new Duracell from Sam's Club again. We got it to start. It ran for 10, 15 minutes, shut it off, and now we cannot get it to even turn over again. So I don't know what's going on in there. So just know that it's going to have to be towed. It's not running. It could be as simple as a starter. It could be much more. I have no idea. I'm a lot of things, and one of them is definitely not a mechanic, though. Also, vehicle was definitely smoked in, and then there was some mice that were taken out of the trunk when it was cleaned, so it has that smell in there. But sure, it can be getting out if it's upholster cleaned, but it needs a cleaning. All right, down to the final minute on this Impala. Next up would be the Harley Davidson, which definitely got a lot of people looking at it. That bike is clean. I mean, clean, clean. I think looking it over, I can remember there's one scratch on the driver's side, kind of below the passenger seat or the rear passenger seat. Um, Other than that, clean. And again, I don't do anything to mask anything, to hide anything. At best, vehicles are vacuumed out and then just cleaned off. No other trickery, tomfoolery, nothing is done to these vehicles. They are as they came in. So that way, you know what you're buying. All right, looks like this one is going to sell for $1,200 to bidder 1040. All right, moving on to the next one, the 2018 Harley Davidson. This one has about 17,000 ish miles. I definitely know there's a lot of interest in it. A lot of people came and looked at it. It has electric reverse. I'm sure if you're bidding on it, you know all about that, but that definitely surprised me when I went to use it. I thought it was going to be a gear. So when it started taking off, when I pressed it instantly, it was a surprise to me. But it works great. And this thing starts right up. And I don't know if there's a Harley owner that doesn't take care of their bike. So it appears that this one is no different. Has a nice phone mount with it too. Of course, you have to get the part that goes on your phone, but there's a nice mount already on the handlebars. The radio is super loud. Bike just is really clean. I'm working on trying to get this bike is in the garage. If you came and looked at it, it's been stored inside of a garage since it's been repoed, and they've had it for a good amount of time. But I am trying my best to get this one released today. So if you're a cash buyer on this today, I'm trying to get someone from the bank to kind of let me in the garage. I did not want to leave this outside in this weather. So if you are the high bidder and you do want to pick it up today, I will try my best. Just let me know that, hey, I do want it today, or hey, I have to wait till Tuesday or Wednesday because of bank stuff. Again, checks have to be held until they clear, which typically takes about 2 days to clear. Wire clears instantly, and your bank will charge you a small fee for a wire, um, and they charge me too, but that's part of the buyer's premium. I don't charge any additional anything. All right. Brian or Tony, if you're watching this, send me an email about your availability. 17.5 asking 17.6, about a minute and a half to go. I think it's going to be sunny tomorrow without any rain. So I anticipate if I can get this out to you today, that's where this bike will be tomorrow. Even the chrome's all cleaned up. And if you guys have never seen it, the guy that I have come clean things uses a commercial steam cleaner, uses like diesel to heat the water up, and it's very low pressure. But he used that on this bike, and I bet it took him 5 minutes to detail the whole thing and left zero water spots. So if you're looking for an express way to clean the chrome on your bike, I look into a steam cleaner because it was very impressive. I've spent far more time doing it myself. All right, down the last 38 seconds. 17.5 is about to buy this Harley. All right, 17.6 is about to buy. Got two guys here that really want it. I think both of you guys came and looked at it too, if I remember right. Nice bike. Also, if you would, if you're still watching, I see we still have 23 viewers here watching. If there was any problem you had with the site, things that you're like, I wish that was better, any kind of feedback whatsoever, let me know. The developer of Auctionsoft is super great to work with, and he's very responsive to making sure that this is the best auction experience on the internet that you can. So always feel free to send an email. Again, if you're not a registered bidder, all you got to do is copy and paste this link in and sign up, and it will be notified of any future auctions. And if you are a bidder, you'll automatically get them from here on out. But I appreciate everybody coming and joining me on Saturday. It's a lot nicer inside your house, inside your car, at work, wherever you're at, and than standing out in the cold rain right now. So I appreciate everybody. About a minute and a half on the Harley. And if you have any questions on it, feel free to drop it in. I know I got all the keys here. The Harley is one of the rare ones too, and I'm sure this will save you, at least $100,000 at the Harley dealership. But this has both of the key fobs and both of the handlebar locks. I'm sure it has a fancier name, but keys. So both of them are on here, ready to go. It's even got a Harley wristband that comes free of charge right there. So. Last 40 seconds, 17.8, about to buy this. Looking right now to see if the motorcycle is going to stay in Kokomo or if it's going to go to Grant County. All right, last 10 seconds, 17.8 is about to buy it. Now up to 18, asking 18.1. Remember, 2-minute soft close auction. So every time you hit bid, it will start that timer back at 2 minutes. Gives you time to think, make sure that you don't have any internet connection issues. That way you can make the best decision and don't have to worry about getting kicked off. Also, this is available with software on PC, on your phone. You can pretty much use it on anything, anywhere, anytime. 18.1 asking 18.2 now on the Harley. All right. Bidder 1040 is definitely trying to defend this bike remaining in Howard County. I will be sending out invoices after this lot closes. Again, just reply back and let me know how you plan to pay. If you need to wait till next week till the banks are open, it's no problem. I'm here to work with you and to help you make this as easy as possible. And if it's cash, I'm going to try to get you your vehicle today. If you want to come get it today, that is. And if it's the motorcycle, I'm working on trying to get somebody to come let me in. Down to the final 50 seconds. Bidder 1040 currently has the high bid at 18,100. $25 seconds. I think it is exciting. I mean, we got 18 people in here still watching, and there's only 2 people bidding back and forth. So I think people like to see people have fun, bid, and win things at certainly good prices. All right, there it goes. This is the FAQ. I just put that up there for people that were having questions, so please don't bid on that. The 2018 Harley Davidson did close to bidder 1040 for 18,100. I'm going to go ahead and exit out this. Again, send me emails on anything else. Thanks. Send me emails on anything else that you need, or if you have any questions, make sure you sign up and follow the links up there in the chat. Or if you're a registered bidder, you'll get it no matter what. I look forward to seeing you guys on the next auction. So take care, and we'll see you then.